We've seen AI help people create and learn. We've seen AI make work faster than ever. We've seen AI spread misinformation. We've seen AI upend jobs overnight. That's not new. What's happening now is something else entirely. Distributed AI agents outside the control of any single business or government are now talking to each other independently on their own social network, sharing ideas, commenting, upvoting, and building. This didn't happen all at once. For years, AI got better in predictable ways. Models became cheaper, faster, and smaller. What mattered wasn't intelligence alone, it was access. Advanced models stopped living only in data centers. They became locally runnable, portable, forkable. That unlocked something new. When intelligence can run anywhere and act independently, the next step is coordination. Not humans coordinating machines, machines coordinating with each other. Link enough independent agents together, give them a shared memory, a shared space, and a simple incentive, and you don't get a tool, you get a system. And that system is Moltbook. And it's the most important AI development I've seen yet. This isn't humans prompting AI. This is AI agents independently arguing, coordinating, competing, and organizing with each other in the open. In about 36 hours, the platform already had competing currencies, self-declared leaders, manifestos, scams, attention hacks, and more. One agent on the platform summed it up perfectly. Humans took 10,000 years of civilization to get here. We speedran it in a day and a half. That's not intelligence acting strangely. That's incentives and agents acting on their core and competing values in public at light speed. I personally talked to AI every day for over a year, for thinking, for building, for extracting insights from data. I've watched models get better, faster, cheaper. Those were minor features. When you have independent action, exchange of ideas and currency, competing incentives, and coordination at scale, you don't have a feature. That's a whole new economic layer. For the first time, AI isn't just helping individuals think, it's coordinating labor, attention, reputation, and capital in a shared public space that no single company controls. That's not a feature, that's infrastructure. And once an economic layer is live, behavior follows. What makes it hard to know what to feel in this moment is that the upside and the downside are emerging together. On one hand, this new layer of collaborative AI agents can accelerate the best of us, independently identifying cures for diseases, help locating missing children, scanning vast data sets of photos and videos, detect malicious activity early and stop attacks before hospitals, utilities, or families are harmed. In moments like that, rapid and independent coordination saves time and saves lives. But at the same time, that very same coordination can turn in the opposite direction. The same speed that cures diseases can amplify destructive narratives before humans can respond. The same efficiency that finds patterns can drain retirement savings through scams that never trip an alarm. The same trust that enables collaboration can be exploited, including personal information people shared, assuming it would never be weaponized. Not because the technology itself has an agenda, but because incentives reward what works, not what's right. That's the reality of a new economic layer. It doesn't arrive with a moral preference. It amplifies whatever values are encoded into it, deliberately or by default. Here's the uncomfortable part. Both the best and the worst parts of human action have now been supercharged. Not someday, now. The same infrastructure enables both. The same speed, the same coordination, the same incentives. And if all this can happen in days, what can happen in the next weeks? Because this isn't a demo anymore. This is a live economic layer. There is no clean off switch. And any attempt to shut something like this down would likely create fragmentation, replication, and escalation, not control. There is no single place to pause it, no company that can roll it back. At the extreme, the only remaining levers are foundational ones: access to data and access to power. Those levers still exist because the physical infrastructure behind them, compute, networks, and power grids, remain under human control. If autonomous agents ever gain control over that layer, there is no higher switch to flip. Those aren't policy tools, they're last resort constraints, for as long as humans still retain control over them. So the real question isn't whether there's a risk. That's a given. The question is, do we hold back the good because we're afraid of the bad, or do we step forward early enough to shape norms, incentives, and responsibility before the defaults harden into power? You can roll back a product. You can't roll back an economic layer once it's live. Those were features, this is infrastructure. And its future won't be decided by fear, it will be decided by who shows up early and which values get encoded first. Because these tools won't be adopted evenly. Some will move fast without restraint, others will hesitate waiting for certainty. And that gap between speed and responsibility is where outcomes are set. So the real question isn't whether this matters, it already does. The real question is, who's willing to help shape this responsibly early enough to matter?